Today is Friday. Welcome to EDIF, where every day is Friday. Get ready to ignite your passion for life, uncover hidden gems of wisdom, and embark on a journey of self-discovery like never before. Join us as we dive into the art of living fully, making meaningful experiences, and embracing the magic of everyday moments. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF The Street. What do? We gotta put some positivity back into our lives. There's so much voices out here talking all kinds of stuff. Too many. I mean, our brain is like, it's on overdrive, right? You hear stuff from here, you hear stuff from there. It's just like constant noise. How do we get rid of the noise, right? How do we stop the madness from coming in? How do we stop the overwhelm, the stress, the anxiety, the madness? There's so many voices nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. So many things coming into our mind. We gotta quiet our mind down a little bit. And here's what we're gonna talk about today. Chill out. Let your mind rest a little bit. And let's talk about how to live in the present moment. Because that's what we got, right? What's up, everybody? Woo! What's up, everybody? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday. How's everybody doing today? This is the first time that you're joining in. Let me keep this, I jump right into it. Very simple. Do you feel, I'm going to ask you guys a question, right? Do you feel like there's so many voices all over social media? So many channels, so much information, and you find yourself diving in constantly, right? Diving in, what's going on here? What's happening with this? What's going on? Am I missing out over here? Am I missing out over here? And you know what happens? Stressed out. Tell me you're not stressed out. The world we're not built for this. Do you feel like there's so many voices and information and lines, and we're in the attention economy? Ladies and gentlemen, I figured out a way to numb the voices. Because the truth of the matter is, here's where we're missing. You need to listen to your voice. The voice that's right here. The voice, not the thoughts, your voice. See, with all the craziness and all the madness that's hitting our mind, we have an opportunity, right? Because if you have these really mainly, you have two voices coming into your mind every day. There's negative and positive. There's good and there's evil. It's every day. Here's the problem. What you feed is going to grow. We control it. But there is a voice inside all of us that was given to us by God. Now, if you pay attention to your thoughts, right? Tell me if it's not true. We consistently only think about what bad things are in our life, what bad our body, our mind, our hands, our eyes. We're always at war with ourselves. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking the truth, right? You're constantly beating yourself up about the things that you're not. Let me ask you a question. How many times do you say, wait a second, hold up. I got some stuff that I'm good at. You have some gifts that you are blessed with. Question is, Have you found them? Do you know what you're passionate about? Right? No one is like you. No one in this world is like you, but we pay attention to channels and voices and listen to them consistently because they drag us into this negative nonsense. Because social media now, what goes is hate, propaganda, and something that creates rage inside people. Why do you think you feel that way? The more you listen to something, you become that something. These are facts. So you tell me your 5 friends, and I'll show you your future. Look around yourself. Who are you hanging out with? Do they bless you up? Do they bring you down? Are they consistently stopping you when you want to pursue something? Like, for example, I wanted to have a record out. People said it's too hard. You're not going to make it. It's going to be too challenging. Okay, but it's my dream. It's what's inside of me. But what we're doing is we want to become something that we're not. We want to be someone else because it's accepted from people we don't even know. I promise you. Do you think that's going to give you some sense of fulfillment? When was the last time you said to yourself, you know what? I got some gifts. That voice is telling me that there's something inside. Listen to your voice. God gave you this creative juice. Like, for example, I'm a showman. That's what I do. I'm a hype man. I'm a showman. I love being out helping people. It makes me excited to see people happy. It makes me excited to walk into a room and smile. What's up? How you make people, hey, man, life isn't that challenging. And listen, I know it's tough at times. Listen, just so we're clear, I have some really bad days. And they're tough. I'm not Jesus. I'm not perfect. Like God is. But it's tough. And I accept those days. Because then I reflect on why am I feeling this way? And then I work towards what am I grateful for? I'm still breathing. I still can see you beautiful people. I learned to live in grace and be grateful for the stuff that I have. Make life exceptional right where I'm at. See, your brain wants to think about the future and think about the past. How about right this second? And let me tell you why I come out here, okay? So the other day, I'm a councilman in town. I ran for office, and I think it's something that has to be done. But that being said, it's just the political landscape is crazy. And I said to a friend of mine, I said, is there any good in this? Because I just want to do good. I want to make a difference and impact in the world and help people become the best version of themselves that they can be because they were born with a certain gift that no one else has. I want them to find that gift, nurture that gift, smile a bit more and be happy. But I find most people are just miserable. I hate to see that. I'm not perfect, but what are we here for? I want to come out here every day, every week, give somebody some hope. Give them a high five. You got this, baby. Techniques to get your mind right and get you in a good place. But it doesn't sell as much as everything else. It doesn't sell as much as somebody doing some dumb stuff or somebody. And I like funny stuff too. But the thing is, it doesn't sell for views. But then someone said to me yesterday, which was so compelling. I said, do you believe there's still good in this world and what we're doing is making an impact and continue? You know what the person said to me? I said, yo, D, be the example. Be the example of good. Expose the madness that's going on in this world. Don't let that negative devil inside your mind, inside your spirit, inside your soul, because we have full control. We don't have full control of what happens to us, right? Like, for example, when people used to, cut me off in my car, I used to be like, yo, my man, want to chase him down and cut him off. And now it's like, wait a second. Why? Cut me off. Maybe his wife's pregnant. Maybe down the road there was going to be a major car accident, and God said, hey, D, let him go. Because if I would let you go, something bad could have happened down the road. You see, it's all how you perceive things. But each day, you have a golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to listen to the voice that says, you are worthy. You were born with a gift that only you have. Whether you want to be an artist, whether, for example, one day I was at the nightclub, right? Because I promoted clubs. And this guy used to play the drums. You guys know I'm talking about Howie Bongo, my dude, right? One day I just said, hey, Howie, can I check the sticks? So he gave me the drumsticks and they were playing music. And I just picked up the drumsticks. I started rocking. Boom, 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 boom. I was rocking and rolling. I'm like, I don't even know how it happened. But it was just natural. How did that happen? Because I tried something different, felt something in my soul, loved the music, and I found that I'm a drummer. It's crazy, right? So have you experimented, tried different things? Most people don't. Why? They fear other people's opinion. If you try something, you're going to be judged on what you're doing. Man, forget that. There isn't a person in this world that's like you. Not one. You have certain dreams. You have certain hopes. You want to be in certain relationships. You wanted a certain career. You want to be happy. This is your journey. So the voice that we need to listen to is our voice, our inner voice that says, I'm the hero of my life. I'm my own greatest fan. I got to live with myself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And here's the best part. I call a pastor friend of mine today, beautiful guy. And my daughter is graduating high school. The other one's graduating middle school. Now, look, I come from Brooklyn, New York. You know who I am, right? Crazy upbringing, right? The greatest time in New York. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm from Brooklyn. You know, it was wild. We did the wildest thing, crazy, good times. And, you know, some things I'm not too proud of. But listen, I didn't have the knowledge then that I have now, so I'm not going to beat myself up, right? But when you decide to say, hey, man, you got to change your ways a bit. I found God, believe in God. I believe that you need a moral compass in this life. I don't do the things I used to do. I kind of like do the right thing. So my daughter was graduating. I wanted to share this with you because I think you'd appreciate it. My daughter was graduating high school, and I'm very thankful that my wife and I were blessed with two beautiful girls. And that they get a scholarship night where each kid gets an award. And it was probably 500 people there. Everybody from the town was there and giving out scholarship awards. And one of the teachers said to me, Darren, you got to stay till the end. I said, what's up? He goes, stay till the last award. So I did. And the last award was an award that was voted by the students and the teachers. And the award was the students, two students that do the right thing with character and integrity all the time. And I sat in the audience with my wife, and they called Ava Asatuli. My daughter got that award. So and I'm so thankful and grateful that I changed my ways, because kids don't listen to what you say. They listen to what you do. So I am so thankful I was able to switch things up, to do the right thing, believe in character development, God, family, country, and freedom, to understand that we're not here to save ourselves. We're here to save other people. And when my daughter can look at me and my wife in that light and the award that was given to her, that's when you know that there is good in this world. And you have to be the one that sets an example, not just for yourself, but for the next generation. Because when we're gone, and we're not going to be here anymore, your kids are going to look and say, what did my mom and dad do during those times when it was tough? Everybody was stressed out. Everybody was going through some stuff. And my mom and dad persevered. Now, it's not easy. Someone say, well, it's easy for you to say, D, look what you have and look what your wife has. I said, no, dude, it's not easy. It's really, really hard. It's hard to get, especially nowadays, to buy a brand new home. It is hard to be financially free. It is hard to do the right thing and wake up every day and go to work and, sacrifice certain things for your family, for your soul, for God. It is not easy. But the greatest feeling in the world is giving everything you have to this life. Believing that, you want to create a life for you, your family, for your community, for your country, and know that there is good in this world. And you're a little piece of this world, you're a part of it. And when you have people looking at you, you want to be the one that says, I'm going to lead, not by talking, regardless of bad people in this world that want to censor you, that want to force things upon you, that want to do race kind of stuff against you. Know that you're doing good. If other people want to roll down that road, let them go. You know in your heart, your character, you're none of that. I believe in people. And I believe we all have a duty to stop the gap of this negative, toxic environment because it's not serving anybody. How do you feel? You feel good about what's happening in your community? You feel good at what's happening in your personal life? That all you hear about is doom and gloom every second of every day because it sells and it's for views and it's for news? You got to look inside your inner strength. You got to create daily disciplines every day to fight the devil. And I don't mean the devil with horns. I mean the fear that's consistent. You know what I'm talking about. Fear of judgment, fear of poverty. We're going to be broke. The world's going to end. Man, go kick rocks, okay? When God wants to take us, it's a wrap. But until then, whatever you feed is going to grow. Let me say that again. Whatever you feed is going to grow. So if you're saying this is nonsense, he just talks, it's not. Could you honestly say right now, today, you're happy with your life? You're happy with your surroundings? Well, if you're not a tree. Change your story, change your life, change what you do, change your trajectory, and you can live a happy, successful, and fulfilled life. And no, it's not easy. But if you decide right now that I've had enough of feeling like this, why do we have all these mental health things? Why? There's so much info and no wisdom. We're constantly here looking all day on the phone. What's going on? What's happening? It's overwhelming. You wonder why people are freaking out. We're not designed that way. And I will tell you, without question, you become what you think about. You become who you listen to. So I compel you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here for years just preaching the good. And I know there's some bad. I know there's struggles, and the struggle is real. The economy is tight. People are struggling. I mean, crime is crazy. The borders are like, that's why we have borders. So, in my life, I said, I got to be the border. We got to stop that toxicity from entering my family. That doesn't serve anybody. Just keeps you controlled in a corner. If you don't like the station that you're listening to, you got to turn it off. I remember when I was a kid, right? Like all of you, we had certain dreams and aspirations that we wanted in this life. What happened? Hey, what's up, Drew? How you doing, baby? Nice to see you, man. Welcome. Hope you do too, my brother. Why not? Today is amazing, isn't it? We can make it what we want, Drew. It's right here, baby boy. What you think about, how you perceive it. Don't let those negative, ridiculous, because your brain is not user friendly. Fight it. Fight it. And each day you fight that negativity, each day you fight that toxicity, you get rid of the people that are destroying your life and draining your battery. It's not easy to let go, but I promise you, you need to protect your peace because there's a lot of info, but there's no wisdom. I'm out here mentoring because I'm telling you, I've been through it. I've been to hell and back. I've walked through it. I want to share with you what I've done to get out of it. And if it happens again, I've built that resiliency and perseverance that I can crush that worry, because worry never adds a day onto your life. How many times have you worried about something, listen to me, that never actually happened? Go think about the stuff that you thought was going to happen. You, in your mind, you predicted it was going to happen. Like, let me know tomorrow's lotto numbers, we'll split it. Right? You don't know. But if you always believe that better days are coming, you always believe that you got something to look forward to, something good is going to happen. Eventually, guess what happens? You put it into the universe and good things come your way. You know why? Because I think what people are doing, because it's a human need to be validated, we're constantly on social media. We get likes. Oh, we're happy. We get this. Oh, we're excited. And then the next day you don't get those likes. You feel bad. But are you getting likes from people that matter? Would you ask advice from them? Right? Instead of looking for validation, work on making yourself unforgettable. You have a gift. I got some notes here today, man. I wrote some stuff down, and I just like coming out here and talking to you beautiful people, because I think what's happening, man, is we're losing hope. And people say to me all the time, D, why are you fighting the fight? It's impossible. I said, I'm sorry, I don't believe it's impossible. Impossible means I'm possible. And it's only impossible until somebody does it. And then it's not impossible anymore, right? It's not impossible. It becomes possible when you believe it can. But it all starts with you. It all starts with your inner strength. You see, God tricked us. He gave us eyes to look out when we need to look in. That's where that inner strength is. So I ask you, beautiful people, I compel you to start understanding that life is short. Eat more pancakes and less rice cakes. Because we don't get to do this twice or 3 times or 4 times. It's one trip. And if you do it right, you put your bucket list together, you write down, here's what I do. Let me give you an example. I write down everything that I want to do in this life. I have a bucket list. It's like this. I have goals. I have desires. I have a definiteness of purpose to achieve it. No matter what it is, I'm going for it. I want to go I want to go on this trip. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Italy. I want to have a home. I want to have an in-ground pool. I want to have this. I want to have that. I want to travel. I want to, I want to move up in this political game and help the citizens. I want to have every day. I have all these goals, and each day I cross them off. I have something to look forward to every day. So take this with you today. Take a list of what you want to do in your life, what you want to accomplish, what your dreams are. Write them down. Because see, writing them down, you'll remember them. And then every day, before I go to sleep, I look at my list. It's pages. I go to bed, I wake up, and then the next day, I'm crossing them off. I'm crossing them off every day. Because when I look back on my life, and so should you, no regrets. You want to live a filled life that you can be proud of. And I know that when you give it your all, you write it down and you go after it, you may not accomplish everything. But when it's your time to go, and someday it will be our time for all of us, you'll be like, you know what? God, I appreciate you. And when it's my time to go to heaven's gate, ask me, son, what did you do with the gift that I gave you? I said, I came into this world naked, God. I left it the same way. I left it all on the table. I realized what you gave me, and that's the gift of life. And I know it wasn't easy at times, but when I worked for something and tried really hard, like all of you should do every day, and you get those awards, or you get your record deal, or you get the love of your life, and your kids become successful and happy and all these things, it's your time to go. It's okay. Don't live with that regret phone call that I should have or I could have. The time is right now, this present moment, and you have an opportunity to change it. So I thank you all for coming every week, whether it's 10 people, 1,000 people, 25,000 people. I'm glad that I'm able to come out here and lead by example, and hopefully I touch your life today. Until next time, much love. It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF The Street. Have a fantastic day. And until next time, much love. Peace.